Welcome to 365 Inspired Yoga Classes. My name is Janet and I'm honored to be here to guide you through day 51 of the 365 days. So today I want to really break down the 5 options that you have for your yoga push-up. And then we'll flow through the practice, a basic practice, but I'll show you where each of these different push-ups could be used if you want to progressively improve or strengthen or challenge your practice. So the first option is to simply wait in plank and move to down dog. So as we're flowing, I'll demonstrate these and then we'll practice. As we're flowing, you might hold plank and push back to down dog, option 1. Second option, drop to the knees. It's important to tuck your pelvis under, shift forward and lower down. And then you move through your cobra or up dog. Third option is the full yoga push-up where you're on your tippy toes. You shift forward, lower halfway, and then move through your flow, up dog or cobra. The fourth option is to have one leg lifted as you lower. And then you drop the toes as you move through. And if you do the one leg lifted, be sure you demonstrate or you practice by using the opposite leg as well. So you would think, that's it, right? There's actually an option of doing the yoga push-up with no legs attached to the ground. And it might be known also as a posture called chin stand or formidable face pose. And I have used it and seen other people use it in practice as well. So let me see if I can bust it out for you just to show you what it looks like. And when we get to the practice, maybe we'll give it a try. I'm in plank pose. I'm going to shift forward like I'm going to do a yoga push-up, drop down, my elbows are tucked under, one leg is in the air, or maybe both. It's kind of crazy. It's just kind of fun to know where can you go in your yoga practice. One of the things I love about yoga is it just keeps going. There's always some new challenge, some new way to learn. So let's get started. We'll go through a basic practice and I'll show you how to progressively increase the intensity of your yoga push-up. Be mindful of your shoulders. If you're tender there, maybe you skip the push-up or come to the knees. So we'll start off in child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch, arms reach out in front of you. So as you come down to your mat, you might be thinking, what's the point of all this? Well, everything in life has layers or progression. So where are you today? And where do you want to go? Soften your forearms and forehead down and close your eyes. Start to cultivate your breathing, slowing down your breath in and out of your nose using Ujjayi pranayama to fuel your practice. To keep your mind present in the moment. For body awareness, how are you doing? If you're struggling with the breath, you might come back and rest here in child's pose. Always take good care. Stay here as long as you need to, and come back to it whenever you like. Well, let's bring it up. Inhale up to tabletop, onto your hands and knees, curl your toes under, and breathe out and arrive in downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, we begin to build upper strength, upper body strength, which is required for doing the yoga push-up. Here's where I might use a skipping the push-up and just practicing plank to down dog. So let's do that. Let's inhale forward to high plank, top of a push-up. Feel your core, your back and abs engaged. Then exhale, push up and back to down dog. Good. One more time. Inhale forward, high plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, look to the top of the mat and walk to forward fold. Let's make it easy. Feet separated, ragdoll version, knees bent. Hold on to opposite elbows and let your body sway side to side. And take your hands to the mat and bring your feet together to touch. Let's slowly round all the way upright to standing. Once you come up, circle your arms high over your head. Bring your palms to touch and above you and exhale your hands to your heart space. Gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes. An important part of our journey is understanding ourselves. And as you progress through your yoga push-up and through your practice, I ask that you most importantly honor yourself. That might mean a willingness to try a challenge, but more importantly, the knowledge when it's important to back off, that you listen to your body and back off. Do what's right for you today, and know that in time, all things will come. Breathe in this self-awareness, and as you breathe out, open your eyes and release your palms to your sides. Inhale to mountain pose. So as the arms reach high overhead, and soften through the shoulders and turn your palms inward. Draw your tail under and your belly in. Breathe in, bring your hands to touch overhead, and as you exhale, bow forward. Feeling a wonderful deep stretch in the back of your legs. Soften the knees if you need to ease out of it. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel the back muscles begin to engage. Shift a little more weight toward the balls of your feet. Gaze slightly down and forward. Inhale. As you exhale, plant your palms and step back to high plank. Let's move to the second layer of the yoga push-up by dropping to the knees. It's important to tuck your tail under, pull your belly in, shift forward, and lower all the way down. The elbows are close to the body as you come down to the mat. From here, inhale to a low cobra, lift your head up, lift your heart up. Maybe lift the hands for just a moment just to see, how does it feel? Inhale, plant the palms, exhale, come up and back to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Once more, inhale, exhale. Breathe in, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Let's flow. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank. Let's lower to the knees, tuck the pelvis. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift to low cobra. And breathe out, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And once more, deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Breathe in, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Let's do one more round. Here we go. Sun A. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Try the full push-up if you'd like, progressively strengthening, shift forward, lower halfway. Inhale lifts you to up dog, holding up dog, roll your shoulders down and back, keep your kneecaps to your thighs lifted off the mat. You feel the tops of your feet pressing into the mat. Breathe in, exhale, downward, facing dog, 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Moving on to Sun B. Inhale, chair pose as your hips drop down. Your arms reach high. Pull your belly in. Tuck your tail under. Stretch long. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your palms, step to high plank. It's super important that you shift forward, and then as you exhale, you lower halfway, elbows touch the body. Inhale to up dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg high. As you breathe out, step your right foot between your thumbs to a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat, and inhale brings us up to warrior 2. Your gaze is over your front right fingertips. Maybe gaze down at the knee and make sure your knee aligns directly over your ankle as best you can. It tends to want to drop in or out, so try to find that perfect alignment for your body. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, come to your version of extended side angle. Right elbow, right thigh, left hand high. Perhaps arms at 6 and 12 o'clock, that's a challenge. Or reach over your head with the left arm for more stretch. Inhale, breathe out. Breathe into reverse, weigh your left hand down the back thigh, right hand high. The right knee tends to lose the lunge, so come back to it. Lift your gaze to the right hand. Pull your left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, so you're getting a side body stretch. Deep inhale. Breathe out to bring your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank and flow through high to low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Here we go, second side. Breathe and take your left leg lifted high. As you exhale, step the left foot through to a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. And breathe in to rise up to warrior two. Both arms are stretched out at shoulder height. My shoulders are relaxed. I check my left knee over ankle alignment and make an adjustment as needed. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Find the version that works best for you. If you extended the arms, do so here or reach over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand down, left hand high. Check the left knee. Get deep into the lunge. Gaze up. Breathe in. And as you exhale, your hands return to the mat. Step back and flow through high to low plank. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. So at this point in the practice, you really know what's happening for you. Let's come to the knees for just a moment. If you're struggling with the yoga push-up, do it on your knees or skip it and wait in down dog. If you're really feeling the strength in the push-up, the next segment I will introduce the one-legged push-up or how it fits into the practice in a sun salutation B flow. So let's meet back in down dog and give that a try. Alrighty, so from downward facing dog, settle in, come back to the breath, deep breath in, slow breath out, and once more, inhale, exhale, breathe in, look forward, and exhale, step to forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale, chair pose, flow with the breath, exhale, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, breathe out, plant your palms and step to plank. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower halfway, breathe in up dog, breathe out down dog. Inhale, right leg high, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, breathe out, hands to the mat. Now as I step back, I keep my right leg elevated as I shift forward, lower halfway. Now I'm on the top of my right foot, hits the mat, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's try the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, brings you up. Warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Breathe out, hands down. Stepping back, left leg stays lifted, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's try that again, each leg. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, release your hands down. Right leg stays lifted, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, flow through high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, look forward, step through, and stand all the way up. Woo. Pretty intense, and we haven't even reached the final apex or challenge for the yoga push-up. That'll come soon, but let's wind down, slow down just a little bit. Circle your arms over your head. Bring your palms to connect above you. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Gaze down over your fingertips or close your eyes. This natural progression that we're exploring today in our yoga push-up practice is also a part of life. If you think about it, a little baby lays around, learns to roll over eventually. Then they push their hands and knees and a baby will crawl. And from a crawl, they start to stand and cruise the furniture, and before you know it, at about 1 year, that little baby's walking, and very soon after, they're running. Everything happens in good time. And with practice, you too will continue to progress. Breathe in an appreciation of this progression, of this journey. And as you breathe out, open your eyes. And let's take our tree pose, one layer at a time. The first layer will shift onto the left foot, turn the right foot out, and place the right foot against the left ankle. Just pause. Find your balance. Notice that little kickstand feeling in the right foot. If and only if you're feeling it, maybe slide the foot up to your calf and hold there. Just noticing, how does that feel? The next step, you might reach down with your right hand, grab the right ankle, and pull the right foot up into the inner left thigh. Pause and experience that balance. And if you feel steady there, extend your arms up. Each layer comes in time, with practice and self-awareness. You be you and do it your way. Hands come back to your heart center and return your right foot to the earth. We'll take that same experiment on the other foot. So we're shifting onto the right foot, turn the left foot out and leave the foot at your ankle, like a little bit of a kickstand, and just pause. Notice. How does it feel? Do you feel confident? Do you feel stable there? Are you ready? If so, bring your foot up to the calf muscle. Keep the left knee opening to the side. Find your steadiness. And if it feels right, reach your left hand down, take the left foot, bring it to the inner right thigh. Woo! A little bit of a challenge. Pause, hold there. And if you feel steady there, your balance is steady, your focus is steady, then reach your arms and take another challenge. And maybe today is different than yesterday, and boy, isn't that the truth. Bring your hands back to your heart and your left foot down to the earth. Nicely done. Let's come back to flow. Inhale to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your palms and step to high plank. Flow through high to low plank, honor off the knees. Into up dog or cobra, and we meet in downward facing dog. For downward facing dog, breathe your right leg high, and as you exhale, step the right foot between your thumbs to a low lunge. Push your back left heel to the mat, and as you rise up, bend the right knee. Take your hands to the hip bones, pull the right hip back as you shift the left hip forward. Then take both arms and reach them high. Lunging deep into the right knee, try to square your shoulders, square your hips. This is warrior one posture. Feel the pressure of the back left foot. If you're rolling toward the arch, push toward the outer left edge of your left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, open it up to warrior two. From warrior two, straighten your front right leg, tip your hips back, reach forward, tilt to triangle posture. Take it progressively, so start a little bit lifted, really lengthening through the spine. And only if you feel right there, start to slide deeper. If this causes a rounding of the back, then come back up, lifting up and keeping the back nice and flat as you lower down. And then maybe one day your hands will come all the way down to your pinky finger, or your peace fingers come between your toe. And another layer perhaps is to look up at the left hand. Still breathing nice and slow. Next inhale, rise up, take your right foot, turn it in, flip your palms up, lift your gaze up, inhale. Breathe out, wide leg forward fold. As you come all the way down, layer one, touch the mat. And that could be good. If you're feeling pretty flexy today, take your hands to your feet or your ankles and go just a little deeper. One day the top of your head will touch the mat. Shift the body weight more toward the balls of your feet than the heels, and you'll get more stretch in the back of your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your arms out like the letter T and breathe in to rise all the way up. As you exhale, pivot the right foot out, lunge into the front right knee. Breathe in, and as you exhale, hands to the mat. Now, only if you feel solid in your one-legged push-up. You might slowly try chin stand, keeping the right leg in the air, then the elbows toward the body as you shift forward. Kick the left leg up to meet the right, whoops, and come on down. Fun. Let's try the second side. Breathe in, take your left leg high. Exhale, step it through to a low lunge. Push your right heel to the mat and rise up. Lunge into the left knee, hands to the hips, pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe in to reach both arms high and stay as you breathe out. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Square your shoulders. Relax through the shoulders as your gaze is direct forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Stay as you breathe in. Exhale opens you up to warrior two. From there we'll move into triangle by straightening the left leg, Tip the hips back, reach, 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 and then tilt. And stay lifted at first, and only over time begin to deepen. Keep pulling the right shoulder back. Maybe even lift your gaze to your right hand. If you feel the back is rounded, lift higher and come back down slowly, trying to keep the back nice and flat. On your next inhale, rise up. Pivot the left foot in. Put the palms up, open your heart out, big breath in. Exhale to a wide leg forward fold, beginning with the hands touching the mat. This is a nice way to start. If that feels good, go a little bit deeper by reaching out for your ankles. Maybe holding onto the feet as you draw the top of your head closer and closer to the mat. Start to shift more body weight forward toward the balls of your feet than the heels of your feet. Feel the stretch down the back of your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Take your arms out like the letter T on your inhale, rise up. As you exhale, turn the left toes out, lunge into the left knee. Hold right there as you breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back, leave the left leg in the air. Do your yoga push-up, maybe weighted down dog, or shifting forward with the left leg in the air, the right leg kicks up to meet it. And then we lower and come down. Awesome. From here, let's shift forward to high plank and lower all the way to the tummy and work a little back strengthening here. So this is sequential as well. We're going to start with a low cobra. Lift your head up, heart up, and hands up. Just feeling the strength in the muscles of your back. Squeeze your elbows toward each other. Take a couple more breaths here. And then lower all the way down. Right cheek to the mat, look to the left, arms by your side. Whew. Just relax. So we take that cobra pose and we add the legs to make it locust pose. Like the bug. Bring your chin to the mat and your arms out. On your next inhale, lift your legs up, lift your heart up, lift your arms up. So you can see how this has added an extra layer, an extra challenge to our back strength, simply lifting the legs. One more big breath in, lift. As you exhale, lower left cheek on the mat, arms by your side. Relax. Let go. Ah. Alrighty, moving into floor bow, bring your chin to the mat and kick your feet into your tush. Reach back and grab your feet, get a good grip. Once you've got the feet, let's push them away from our seat and lift the gaze. Good, really kicking back as we lift the gaze, pushing the feet back. There we go, one more big breath in. As you exhale, relax. Whew, let it go. What I like to do at the end of that is stack my hands one on top of the other and windshield wiper the feet a little bit. Try it and see if you like that feeling for your back. And then place your palms beneath your shoulders and push up to tabletop. From tabletop, let's push up and back to downward facing dog. Nice deep stretch here. Noticing how your down dog is progressively getting deeper and deeper, heels getting closer to the mat, hard pressing back. Look forward, step all the way through, and have a seat on your mat. Let's take a little time here to work the abs today, working on boat pose and boat crunches. So again, we're going to take it low and feel how every layer makes it a little bit more intense for us. So as you balance on your sits bones, your feet are on the mat, maybe your tippy toes touch. You roll your shoulders down and back and lift your gaze. Now what feels right for you, stay as you are. If you feel like you want to take the next layer, you lift your legs. If you feel like you want another challenge, extend your arms and maybe straighten the legs and hold for 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's sit up nice and tall, feet on the mat. And we're going to take this into a twist. So we'll start with the feet on the mat, hands at heart center. Breathe in as you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, and breathe out, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Now if you want to try the next layer, lift your feet up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Breathe out, twist right. Breathe in, come to center. Some of you might say, I think I can do it with my legs straight. Exhale, set to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Breathe into center, and there you go. That's twisty muscles working boat pose. I have one more boat challenge for you. and that's both crunches. My least favorite, but probably what I need to do the most. So we're gonna start in that same way with our feet on the mat and our hands behind the back. I like my fingers pointed forward. Some people turn them out. I don't think it matters too much as long as it feels good. You're mostly focusing on the strength in your abs. The elbows bend as your legs lift. As you inhale, you're gonna take it down to a low boat, and you're gonna exhale to bring it up. That's it, that's a boat crunch. Do a couple of those. All right. Now, let's try that without the arms. I'm not very good at this, but I'll give it a go anyway. So I'm gonna breathe into a low boat, and breathe out to bring it up. Let's do it again. I need my hands. Good, thanks for trying. Place your feet on the mat, lower all the way down to your back. Once on your back, draw your knees in for a little squeeze. Let's rock them a little side to side. Moving into pigeon pose on the back. Feet are on the mat. Take your right leg up. Place your right ankle on your left thigh. There you go. And then lifting the gaze, thread the needle. The right hand comes between the legs and meets the left hand with the back of the left thigh, and you lay back. If it's too much, put your left foot back down. If it feels good, just hang out there and relax and enjoy the stretch. Feels so good. We worked very strong today, and if the challenges were just a little too much for you today, hey, that's totally okay. Everything will come with time. I've been practicing yoga now for I think 33 years, so that's a lot of practice, and some of those challenges only came to me in the last maybe 5 to 10 years. So know that it's all about the journey, and there's always someplace more you can go, something else you can do. Let's take this into what I would call a double pigeon posture by taking the right leg over the left and drawing both knees into the chest. Big stretch. You might reach your hands down and grab a hold of your feet like little handlebars. That happens. If it's not happening, just hold on to your knees and thighs. Totally good. Enjoy the stretch. Feels so good. Now, if you're able to hold your feet, start to lift your feet up. Maybe lift your head up, and you've got a fun little shape going on there. And then totally let it all go with a full body stretch. Let's do all of that on the other side. So the feet will come onto the mat. Left leg lifts high, left ankle to the right thigh. Lift your gaze and thread the needle, left hand between the legs. Meets the right hand at the back of the right thigh, and then you lay back down. Draw the right knee toward you. Nice stretch through the left hip. I hope you're feeling it. And really relax into it. Surrender. Let it all go. Moving into that double pigeon and the fun little shape. The right foot comes down to the mat, left leg over right. With the knees crossed tightly, hug your knees toward your chest. Maybe reach down and grab your feet if you're able to do that, if you can reach the feet. Really enjoying this nice little stretch. And before releasing, if you can, and you've got your feet, start to send your legs up and lift up a little bit of core work there. Just kind of a fun little shape with the body. And then relax, let it all go. You find your Shavasana. Wiggle around, shift around, and do that relaxation pose in the way that feels best in your body. Close your eyes and let it all go. Let me share a little bit of inspiration. Just you be you, I'll be me, and we'll meet somewhere in the middle. What a great theme for a day, especially if you're working through some struggles or you're just trying to discover where you're at today. Be you. And that's by Claire Cullen. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing our channel and for leaving comments about the videos. I greatly appreciate you. From my heart to yours, namaste.